Hello and welcome to my channel, the so-called travel expert. We are at the Mumbai International Airport today and flying to Frankfurt. The most exciting part of this trip is that we will be flying by business class today. So I'm really looking forward to it. So come and join us and live this experience along with us. Here's a glimpse of the Mumbai Airport Terminal 2 at 10:30 in the morning. One of the perks of flying business class is the availability of dedicated check-in counters and a separate security check and a passport control zone as well. Within 10 minutes of check-in, I was already done with the security check and passport control and was already at the duty-free shopping area. After browsing around at the duty free for a short while, I then made my way to the Adani business class lounge. Keen on trying out both the Western and Indian breakfast items, and happy to report that they did not disappoint. After a short while, I also sampled some items from the lunch menu, which I must admit were also very tasty. The only disappointment were the views from the lounge. Been much happier if the lounge faced the runway, where one could watch planes taking off and landing. Although there was a priority queue for business class passengers, I was a bit late to get into the flight and therefore got caught up behind the economy queue line. So I would have preferred if, just like the Frankfurt New Delhi flight, there was a separate entrance also for the business class passengers. So we've just arrived inside the plane. I've taken my seat, and the layout is similar to what we had on the Frankfurt New Delhi segment as well. Have a look around. Very spacious indeed. One seat in business class would be the equivalent of 3 seats in economy. Here are my first impressions of the business class seat. It's quite a large screen for the in-flight entertainment, and it actually works. A welcome drink along with a large bottle of water was also served on arrival, as well as headphones and an amenities kit. You are also provided with slippers to walk around in flight, and there is plenty of space to stow away your shoes. Last but not the least, this was a fully reclining seat which converted into a lie flat bed. Taxiing to the runway has always been one of the most exciting parts of the flight for me, as it gives the chance to see aircraft landing or taking off up close. So sit back and feel the raw power of the engines during takeoff. The advantage of a business class seat in the front of the plane is that it allows you to watch the engine during takeoff. And this is very exciting for an aviation enthusiast like me. Very smooth takeoff, and within less than a minute, we are already out of Mumbai and flying over the Arabian Sea. Here's a quick look through the food and drinks menu. It was surprising that the champagne was not served in champagne flutes, but it was very good nevertheless. The food tasted good, and it was impressive that it was served on porcelain crockery. Much better than the tin foils we are used to in economy class. Dessert was also very tasty. In fact, I would call it the highlight of the meal. Midway through the flight, we flew over some spectacular scenery. Have a look. Snow-capped mountains in the background and small towns in the foreground. Spectacular, isn't it? It has almost been 5 hours since we have departed from Mumbai. Meanwhile, I've enjoyed a sumptuous lunch, watched a couple of movies, and now let's have a look around at some of the items in the amenity bag that Vistara-Air India have provided us. Hmm. It was interesting to see that even the amenities kit had a security tag on it. Perhaps that went through a security check as well. Despite being quite a good collection, unfortunately, basics like a toothbrush and paste were still missing. About an hour and a half before reaching our destination, we were given another light meal. Whew. With all that food today, I wouldn't be surprised if I had consumed close to 10,000 calories. Thankfully, business class trips don't come around every week. Here is an overview of our flight path today, and you can see we crossed 12 countries. All good things must come to an end, and unfortunately, this was true in this case as well. Enjoy the last few moments as we approach Frankfurt Airport through the fog. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it factual as well as entertaining. If so, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.